we're going to look at the new bots, Bluestreak and Wildrider. Very, very cool. There we are. And then if we look at Wildrider as well. I had lots of people hit me up saying, that's not Wildrider. I was like, it really is. Was he lying? I'm literally not. It definitely is Wildrider. So yeah, very, very cool. And looking at Wildrider, his ability. So a shot that deals 6,527 damage to a single target and reduces the max health and speed by 30% of nearby targets for the rest of the battle. That nearby is not correct. It's just a one target. Each consecutive use of the ability up to 2, so it only does 2 increases, increases the damage by 50%. So looking at that, and then looking at the ability 11. So all the ability 11 does is increase that and make it to nearby targets, and increases a quarter of that damage, plus a quarter of that damage to nearby targets. So basically, the ability 11 makes it AOE. So we'll have a go with Wildrider first. So looking at Wildrider here. So looking at damage, so his first shot, let's do his first shot. So his first shot there, you can see, just 5,221 damage. So, yeah, not bad, not bad. His second shot does more damage, see there, look. That will take out, that will do around 10k damage, around 9,800 damage. And his third shot will do, well, it says 6,000 there because it's covered by the shield gen, but his third shot will do 13k damage. Now, obviously, not very impressive there, because the problem is that obviously it's a single shot. And so it does quite a good damage though. So let's just change the base round a bit so we can show it a bit better. Okay, cool. So the good thing about this is Billbot is out. You can take out Billbots with his first shot to do 6,782 damage. With his second shot, take out a cannon. With his third shot, can take out a shock tower. It's just that obviously that shield gen that matters. But looking at Wildrider, we saw earlier that the problem is when you hit that shot, trying to take the defenses out with the shield gen. That's a big problem. But where this changes is when you use ability 11. And ability 11, we talk about ability 11 and say, well, sometimes like should it be a game change that made the bot? Is it fair? And I think they've got the balance right with this bot. I think that at ability 10, he's alright. He's pretty good. But ability 11 makes him absolutely beastly. And I'll show you why. So here we got Bluestreak. So, once we hit this build bot and take it out, it makes all the other defenses in the area have 30% less maxed health. Because it's AoE, it's pretty much everything in that area. Now, if we hit it again, it has even less maxed health. It has 60% maxed health. So we can hit that. And you see there, got a purple aura there. We can hit it again there. And now we can hit it again. And we can hit it again. And this will easily take out anything now. And you can see there, it's doing absolutely incredible damage. Now I know people are going to say, yeah, but Wozza, that was expensive. That was really, really crazily expensive. But what you've got to do is you've got to prioritize your targets. Now I have said that the first hit that he does will take out a Billbot. And this is how I envisage people using this in one of two ways. So one way I see this being used is because he can take out a Billbot in his first shot, then take out a Billbot. On your second shot, take out something a bit more important. So I'm going to take out maybe a MDS, maybe a core that isn't protected by the shield gen. I'm going to take that out. And then my third shot, I'm going to take a different defense out because I need to take that out. So the other way we can use it is you can hit a defense. And all of a sudden now, hits that. Now, everything in that area now has 30% less health. It makes it easier to take out. And so we can use a different bot. So for example, this is how I would envisage using Bluestreak. So we can hit the build bot, which now reduces 30% health in all that area. And so normally, Jetfire can't take out the shield gen. But now because it's got 30% less health, you can take out the shield gen. Because it's got 30% less health, you can take out the shock tower. So using Bluestreak in an area at that 5 ability points makes everything easier to kill. Very easy to kill. Or you can use him just to take out defenses. So really a utility bot of using him to take out key defenses, comboing him with other bots. And I really like this bot. Really like this bot. I'm really impressed with it. We're currently looking at the 4-star and trying to buff the 4-star just slightly, because when you look at build bots having 5,880 health and text bot is up, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth when it needs to be 5,880 health and he does 5,878. He's just too short, which is a bit of a kick in the teeth. So I think for the sake of 2 damage for the 4-star and a 5-star to make him one-shot build bots, I think that will make the 4-star even quite relevant as well for people. And you still get this 0.25 reduction in health from the 4-star. Yes, the 5-star is 30%. This is 25% reduction, or 22.5%, sorry. So even the 4-star I think is quite relevant, and that's when you know you've got a good bot. When you even look at the 4-star and go, you know what, I can use this in some way. So as you level it, it's the damage that increases, so the max health and everything else part of the ability stays the same. So he's still relevant at lower levels. It's just obviously the damage that he does to the target. So you want to take him a bit out of build bot out, then you need to level him up to max for a 4-star. But if you want him to combo him, then you can use him at a lower level. So it's viable even for lower people. And this is why I think this bot is really good. Honestly, really impressed. There's only one thing I have a problem with, really. And something else we'll talk about in a second. And that one thing is that when we were designing this bot, and I saw that reduce 30% health, straight away I thought of pipes. And I thought this is a good alternative to, to try and take pipes out, because Twin Twist can't kill pipes. He's got a massive shield, got massive health, and I thought, you know what, this guy could do that. And I said, I know you can't make it 90%, because 90% for defenses and just be one shot by everything. But could you make that more powerful for bots? Could you make that 30% for the rest of the battle, but 90% for a bot? Or 70% or something like that. It's going to really reduce a bot's health. And so then, although it won't kill the bot, it's going to make that bot in danger of being killed very easily. If it's a gunner or something, if it's a tank, then it's going to make it a bit more flimsy. And so I've been really pushing for this to happen, and sadly, it just didn't. And so we have Bluestreak on defense in this outpost. And so if we put pipes down and we rush pipes in, now watch pipes shield and health carefully. So Bluestreak hits him, and you see there his health went down ever so slightly. So we'll let pipes take some damage, which might take a while. And so his max health has been reduced by 30%. But watch this. That's all you get. You get a reduction by 30% of his max health, so that's all you can go to. But he still gets his shield. He still gets health buff. And once his shield runs out, he's still back to full health again. So this guy on defense literally does nothing for pipes. It's a bit of a shame, really, that they had an opportunity here to create a bot that would counter pipes, but it's a gunner like smokescreen. So sometimes you consider putting smokescreen in on your outpost, but you think he's great for damage, but he's not going to slow anyone down. He's not going to cause any issues in that sense. Very easy to counter. But when he pops out that outpost for a second, you're worried. And I wanted that from Bluestreak. I thought it'd be really good to be able to think, hang on a minute, I can use pipes in whatever sort of situation. But I've got to watch out for Bluestreak. I need a different option for Bluestreak. So I can pop Bluestreak with Rook or something else. And I can save pipes for Twin Twist, but I can't use pipes in that situation. And so you've got to be a bit more careful with him. But sadly, that didn't come to fruition. Another problem is something that will be fixed, I am told. It's a case of when, not if. And the problem is that right now there's a bit of a bug in the game. It works the same for Rekgar, and sadly it works the same for Bluestreak. So with Rekgar, if you bless a fellow member of your team with the idea of him coming back to life, then that would work normally, no problem. But if you drop your combiner in the meantime, then sadly that will not work. The combiner resets all the effects. And I kind of understand it when he explained it, that, you know, you wouldn't want your bots to get hacked by Computron. You drop your combiner, and then when your combiner dies, the hack carries on. Dropping your combiner negates all the effects in game so that your bots don't come out re-affected again from what they were before. So I kind of get that. But sadly, when Rekgar came out, that wasn't fixed in time. And now they are pushing boundaries again with bot, which I do like. But same with Bluestreak. So if you hit a defense and it has that 30% effect reduced in health for the rest of the battle, if you drop your combiner, that effect will be removed. So if you're going to use Bluestreak in a combo, either use that combo first before you hit your combiner, or use Bluestreak after your combiner for the time being. But I am told that will be fixed. I'm not too sure when, but I'm sure it'll be fixed. But I've no doubt that when that is fixed, I think we have got a really good endurance bot, guys. And I believed in Rekgar, and I like Rekgar for the fact that it's something a bit different. I do like that. And same for Bluestreak. It's something different again. I've always said that, an ability that sort of changes in some way, and I envisage that this could open a sort of bit of a Pandora's box and hopefully have bots that can change their damage in terms of fire, in terms of electric maybe. I think it's a massive box I've opened here, and I'm hoping that it sort of goes that way and has some variety in the game. And I'm glad the ATA kind of listened to me in a way where I did say that we need some more variety on these abilities. We don't want more one-shots. We don't want more AoE bots. We've got them. We don't want bigger and better versions of what we've already got. We want something a bit different. And I think we've got that with Rekgar. I think we kind of got that with Braun a bit as well. Maybe what didn't work out right, wasn't balanced right. But the idea was there with Braun. And I think they've got it spot on here, I think, with Bluestreak and Wildrider. So looking forward to them coming to the game. Cannot wait. And yeah. They've got my seal of approval, guys. So yeah, very good bots. Look forward to them coming to the game. Cool.